Hello, I'm Dr. Warren, and today I want to talk about Lyme disease, and specifically something that's not talked about a lot in what gets a lot of patients stuck on getting better and healing from Lyme disease. That's vitamins and minerals. So this vitamin and mineral problem can stop you from recovering the way you're supposed to if there's a problem. The main thing I want to cover today is how important vitamins and minerals can be in your case of healing from Lyme disease and why this constantly gets missed, and I'll share some examples of why this factor may be the secret that helps you get over the hump and improve in your Lyme disease battle. Hello everyone, and welcome to Restorative Health Solutions. If you understand what's making you sick, then you can start to understand how to get better. More information is power. We do 2 or 3 Lyme conferences a year. Just trying to stay abreast. We usually do the big conference in the fall, and we'll oftentimes find another seminar or something to hear from a perspective we haven't before. Maybe hear, try to stay up on latest testing, latest treatments, the latest herbal things, the latest medical things, just so we're kind of aware and we can be constantly improving our protocols. That's kind of the goal, help get people better more consistently, faster, smoother, all those kinds of things. So this was the first one we did this year, called The Truth About Lyme Disease. So one of the speakers at this conference that I was really excited to hear was Jacob Leone. Jacob Leone is a naturopath from Northern California who treats mold and Lyme and these chronic illnesses and helps people overcome from those. And he's one of the publishing authors of this paper. Now, we have other videos where we go through this paper coming out of Johns Hopkins in 2020, where they're looking at natural agents for killing Lyme disease. That's what this study is all about. So it was cool to hear him go through this study and talk for an hour, hour and a half about some of the things they do in their clinic for patients with Lyme. Now, what I find fascinating is he really highlighted and really hammered home this point that we're going to talk about today, which is the thinking that just taking something that kills the bug, you'll be all better, is wrong when dealing with chronic Lyme. This by itself will fail you. It doesn't matter whether it's herbal, it doesn't matter whether it's a medical antibiotic. This is the picture. I thought this picture was kind of funny, and it's just that Lyme disease can really defeat antibiotics just by themselves. Whether they're herbal or whether they are medical, they're usually not enough. And this is why Johns Hopkins in their treatment circles draws 3 circles for what they're doing. All right, so this is a picture that we use in our clinic to help illustrate the 3 main points of what we're doing in Lyme disease. We're going to be talking about number 3 today. This vitamin and mineral problem can stop you from recovering the way you're supposed to. And I'll share some examples of how other patients got stuck until we were able to get the vitamins and minerals they either needed to kill the bug, meaning some people were unable to kill the bug because they lacked some of the nutrients their immune system required to function properly. And other patients who had actually killed the bug but we're not seeing the symptom improvement, meaning they actually killed the bug and were still tired and still have nerve symptoms because they were missing things they needed in order to heal. And so I want to show some examples of how that happens and how only doing number 1, which is just working on killing, really is not complete enough for many patients to recover. So let's go through a couple examples of some patients and why these vitamins and minerals can be absolutely essential for getting the success you want and healing the way you want. This is an example of a vitamin and mineral test we run, which checks your vitamin nutrient levels inside the cells. This is very important. The vitamins and minerals are more accurate when you're going inside the cells than in the fluid of the blood. But without getting into all the details of the test and getting derailed there, let's just look at this patient example. So this was a patient who we were struggling getting rid of Babesia. They had done a good job getting rid of Lyme disease, but were stuck getting rid of Babesia. Just kept testing over and over and could not overcome Babesia. It was still lingering despite multiple rounds of antibiotics. Also, they were just very, very tired. And when we ran this micronutrient on them to figure out why they were stuck and what was happening, we found they were missing vitamin A. For those of you who don't know, vitamin A is extremely important in helping the body overcome Babesia. Artemisia-based therapies, cryptolepis-based therapies do not work properly when someone is deficient in vitamin A. And so this person was able to actually overcome babesia once they had the vitamin A in their system. Their immune system could function properly, and that ended up resolving. Now also, CoQ10 is absolutely important for energy, and I promise, even if you get rid of Lyme, even if you get rid of babesia, if you have no CoQ10, you will not feel energetic. You will not have that same stamina that you once had. And this is very common. Lyme disease, it's like a war, and it leaves your system kind of wrecked and ravaged. And a lot of times we need to replenish those nutrients your system needs in order for you to see that symptom recovery and that healing process kind of in the aftermath. And so this person, I remember when we got CoQ10, the husband actually called and said, "Oh my gosh, she's back. She's doing everything. She's like my companion again. She's able to go do stuff with me." And he was just so excited. So this was an example of where the micronutrients came in really key for helping someone really move forward, both in killing a bug and in recovery after we killed the bug. And this is another example of someone who had fatigue and neuropathy. And we'd gotten to the point in the program where we thought they'd killed the bugs. We were pretty sure that you've actually killed the bugs, and they're going, but how come I still have nerve symptoms and I still have fatigue? Well, this is mainly B vitamin deficiencies is what you're seeing here. So to explain these tests, anything that's a red dot is deficient. Anything that's a black dot is borderline. And we're going to basically be trying to help improve anything that's red or black. For sure the reds, trying to set our priorities, but oftentimes the blacks as well. Now this patient was deficient in several B vitamins. We have 5 B vitamins here that are either red or black. And specifically, B vitamins are important for neuropathy. It's very hard to heal nerve symptoms, dizziness, tingling, burning, even nerve pain without proper B vitamins. You need them for so much nerve function. And this person's nerve symptoms were not resolved until we got the B vitamins up. And specifically pantothenate, which is B5 right here, B5 really helps you do things. So if you don't have enough B5, we end up with a lot of what we call push crash, where you push to do something and then you kind of crash and run out of gas and have to take some time to recover, sometimes days for different people. So B5 can be really important when it comes to that I do things, then I crash, I do things, then I crash symptoms. It's also important for immunoglobulins. So some people can't actually kill bugs without B5. So you become very fatigued and you can't kill bugs because B5 is important for your immunoglobulin production, so it's part of your immune system. So this is a patient who got much better energy and was able to heal nerve symptoms once we got these B vitamins adequate. Their system started to function much better. Once again, I'm just trying to highlight specific patient examples and test results where the vitamins and nutrients were an important part of their healing from Lyme disease or some of the co-infections of Lyme disease. All right, this is another patient who had fatigue and they had a lot of gut symptoms. So this person had many reactions to food and they'd gone through multiple gut cleanses. I got this referral from another practitioner who was doing gut cleanses with them, and they kept doing gut like candida cleanses and then SIBO cleanses and all these gut things, and they couldn't get the gut better, and despite really good gut protocols. And this was, we found out they had Lyme that needed to be dug out, and once we got rid of Lyme and we're working on some of these nutrients, it's very hard to heal the gut without biotin. And this isn't the more famous. Glutamine is actually the more famous nutrient to heal the gut. And you'll see the glutamine levels here were very good. They're white. That's good. But biotin is absolutely essential for healing the gut. So once we got biotin up, they were able to heal their gut and eat more foods without being so reactive, which was very pleasing. And also their energy got better once they had B12. B12 is extremely famous. That's why it's an ingredient in those 5-hour energies. And other energy boosting things will contain B12. B12 is essential for energy production. And this is a common misnomer we get is, oh, if I still have symptoms, I must still have Lyme disease. That may or may not be true. In this case, this patient was still dead tired because they didn't have any B12 and they couldn't heal their gut because Lyme disease had wrecked their system enough to leave them so depleted they couldn't heal. So while killing bugs is certainly an important part of the process, these micronutrients are absolutely essential, whether they're vitamins or minerals, in order to heal and repair the body and get the health that you're really looking to have. I hope that these examples help you as we are looking about Lyme disease and the complicated nature of healing from it. Remember, it's not just one thing. We like this picture. John Hopkins draws 3 circles, but there is no fix-it pill. And I also wanted to share with you these 3 examples because you'll notice we had very different things in each person, right? We had B12, we had a general B vitamin, we had B5, we had CoQ10, we had vitamin A. And this is one of the tricky parts about each person when you're dealing with Lyme disease and why testing is so important. When you're missing different nutrients, if you're missing vitamin C or vitamin A or vitamin B5, your immune system may struggle. But we need to know the specifics in order to help you recover. It's this test which helps us to customize to your need where your body is failing in this process. There is no fix-it pill. And micronutrients are an important part to restoring your immune system and restoring your body function when dealing with a chronic infection such as Lyme. We find they are a part that's often forgotten, and because of that, we get people in the office who are failing at other therapies because this part has been overlooked, and we're kind of assuming they have all the basic nutrients you need. That assumption is not always correct, and we find it's often dangerous to make that assumption. I'm Dr. Warren. I hope you found this video helpful. Check out our website, lymedoctor.com or restorative.healthsolutions.com. Look at our Lyme blog. I hope you found this information helpful. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching one of our videos and learning with us. We hope this empowers you, helps you be healthier. We are Restorative Health Solutions. Once you choose hope, anything's possible.